everyone, it's Raquel of Raquel's Carbon Cuisine, and today I'm going to be making the famous Jamaican cocoa bread, which usually go alongside Jamaican patty. This is one of the softest buttery bread you'd have ever tried, and it's easy and simple to make. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add 1 cup of warm coconut milk to a bowl, hence its name, cocoa bread, coconut milk, yes. Now in with 1 tablespoon instant yeast, and you don't have to sit and wait for the yeast to become active. When the warm milk clashes with yeast, instantly it's activated. Now in with 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, which is going to give this cocoa bread that beautiful balanced flavor. Now I'm going to give this a nice mix. Now in with 3 cups of all-purpose or baking flour, yes, and you could use whatever flour you like. Now I'm going to give this a nice mix, and when everything comes together nicely, I'm going to start kneading with my hands, and this may become sticky, so just don't be afraid to dust some flour on and continue kneading. And I'm going to knead this just for about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoonful of butter or margarine, which is going to give this cocoa bread a beautiful buttery flavor. Now I'm going to knead this just for another 3 minutes, so a total of 5 minutes of kneading, which stretches and develops the gluten within the dough, making it nice and soft. Now I'm going to form this into a ball. Then I'm going to cover this tightly, trapping the air in, and I'm going to allow this to sit and rise. And this may take between 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how warm your kitchen is. So 25 minutes later, which I find was a bit fast, this have cooked nicely. So I'm going to transfer this to a nice clean working surface. I'm going to divide this in 2, and this recipe gives you 8 beautiful cocoa bread. Now I'm going to form this into 8 equal dough balls, which makes it easier when rolling out. And you're going to form and shape as smooth and as nicely as you can, but it really doesn't have to be perfect. So now that we have our dough balls nice and ready, I'm going to grease my baking tray, or you could line with grease paper as well. Then I'm going to put that aside. Now I'm going to dust some flour on to prevent sticking. And for each dough ball, I'm going to roll out nicely as I can, preferably into a circle, because I'm going to butter and I'm going to fold it into a semicircle. Yes. Now I'm going to butter this nicely. Well, actually I'm using margarine, which really gives this cocoa bread a beautiful flavor. And I'm going to fold this not in a tight sealed dough, and this is also called a flatbread. I'm going to add this to my tray, and I'm going to continue with the rest. And when all is done, I'm going to allow them to sit and poof for about 10 minutes. Then to a preheated oven of 350 degrees, I'm going to allow them to bake for maybe about 18 to 20 minutes, or until they are perfectly done. And this cocoa bread recipe is actually really easy and simple. So 20 minutes later, and the camera is not even showing how beautiful these are. I'm going to slightly glaze with some butter or margarine, slightly, and these were smelling absolutely delicious. They were buttery and soft, and these were all eaten in less than 1 hour. Serious. And in Jamaica, a patty and cocoa bread is the flick, but you could also have it by itself, or you could have it with some cheese. Really easy and simple recipe. I want to thank you so very much for watching.